Oh my god. Look what just came into work today. Oh, let me tell you, when my manager put that arc on the counter, I had never snatched anything so fast in my life because this is a hot commodity. And okay, listen, I'm excited for it. Let me preface it with that. I'm super excited to read it. You have no idea. And she's thick. Oh my god, can we talk about this? But she's beautiful. She's literally, but like she's big. So I'm a little intimidated by that. But I just had to take it before anyone else at work did. So as soon as I saw it, and I was glad I was there when it had arrived, because I took it, hit it, snatched it, it's mine. I am going to pass it on to someone else like that I work with after I'm done. Okay, here's where the tea comes in. I wouldn't consider myself your typical Sarah J. Maas fan. Why, you ask? Because I've never read Throne of Glass, although I do intend to. And I read A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury. And to me, like, I liked them, but like not that, like, they're all right, I guess. Like, I wasn't blown away as I had figured I would be, but this is like a whole nother level, and this is like a whole adult fantasy that she's finally not being shelved under YA. So even though like I'm not like a stan, I'm excited to have it. One, because I think it'll be really good. I've already seen some people who have gotten the arc earlier review it. Number two, this will be great for my channel. I'm here for that clickbait. I'm here for those, please. I need it. I would love to gain subscribers from this. Also, hi, hello, my name is Ariel. So, you know, this would be really good for my YouTube channel. So that was honestly my main motivation for taking it, although I do really want to read it. Alexis, I want to give a formal apology to you because I know you are actually a huge Sarah J. Maas fan. So with all due respect, it's mine. But I will definitely try and finish it as fast as I can and give it to you because I know how much you would love it. So I plan on reading it and vlogging my experience. I've been really bad at vlogging lately, but hopefully this... I finally have a reason for content. So I'm going to drive home. I just got home, like got off from work, and I had to show you guys the arc it's not called Crescent City, but it's called House of Earth and Blood. I think Crescent City is the series. But I do have other things to update you on, but we'll wait until I get home to do that because I don't want this clip to be too long, and I'm just excited. And yes! I'm so excited. It's currently 7:40 and I have not started Crescent City, but I have an excuse. This is my excuse. I have this receipt in here as a bookmark because I took it out and I can't find where I did with it. So I had a receipt and I'm using that as a bookmark. But I'm currently buddy reading The Beautiful by Renee Audier with Madison over at Madison Green on Twitter. Madison's story, I believe, on BookTube. I will link her channel down below and her Twitter and everything, all of her links down in the description. She saw that I had The Beautiful in my book haul, and I love Maddie. We always like try to, I don't know, I love Maddie. Anyway, so she asked if she messaged me on Twitter and asked if I wanted to buddy read it with her because she was thinking about picking it up soon. So we are doing that. I'm having the best time. I love this book so far. It is great. I love the writing. I love how dark it is. I said I wanted it to give me like CW the Originals vibes, and it is definitely providing me with those. So thank you, Renee Audier. I've never read anything by her before, so I'm definitely gonna have to pick up her other series. I think it's The Flame and the Mist and The Rose and the Dagger. But yeah, I'm super digging this. I love it. But so we set out to read 68 pages a day. So I just made it to, so we started yesterday, and so I'm halfway through my pages today. And so I've been trying to catch up because she's already read her pages, and so I want to talk about it because I love it. So I haven't read Crescent City yet, but I'm gonna try and power through the rest of the pages that I have, and then we gonna start this bitch. We gonna do it. It's gonna be great. Don't ignore my dirty pillow with makeup on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and power through quickly the last pages that I have to catch up with her because she's already read her pages for the day, and then we're gonna start on the thickness that is, I keep wanting to call it Crescent City, but it's like the House of something something. So yeah, I will hopefully update you with something tonight because I'm trying to read it as fast as I can. But I saw the back, she's 816 pages. No doubt this is going to be the biggest book that I read this year because I never pick up anything really over 500. Never really anything over 400. No, over 400 is fine. 500, you're asking for too much from me. That's too much dedication. I can't commit to that much. Oh, God. So, yeah. I am going to try and at least read something because we got to make a dent day by day. And like I said, it's only almost 8 o'clock, even though I'm like an old woman and I'm in bed by 9, but we're going to try and we're going to do it. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I will check in with you guys later. I better. Okay, so I'm reading The Monstrosity. Monstrosity is in the fact that it's 800 pages. This is literally the length of 2 books I would read possibly within a week. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this in a week. I'm on page 44, and I have to leave for work soon, and I don't want to judge it too fast because I want to give it a fair shot. I'm just a little confused, but I feel like it's going to get better along the way. But I will say that the first, 30 pages are very info dumpy, and I don't know why it needs to be that info dumpy. I know she's setting up the world and different kingdoms and castes and things like that, but I'm gonna forget this. You might as well just bring it up when it needs to be brought up. I get that you're trying to build a word, but it's better if you just make it immersive. That's the thing. I'm not too bothered by it because I know for sure I'm probably gonna forget half of the things that were just told to me, but I'm sure they'll be brought up again and I'll understand what's going on. I started watching Gavin's reaction because I feel like he's the first one that's posted anything about this girl right here, and I wanted to see what he thought initially because I was getting confused, and he made it to 100 and I don't know if he said 40 or 14 pages in, and he was sold. And again, I don't want to give too much away because that would be too spoilery, but it is an urban fantasy. What did he say? It was True Blood meets Jessica Jones. I see the True Blood part. So the main character is apparently Bryce. I was confused on who the main character was because we have two characters that are kind of at the forefront, it seems. One's name is Bryce and one's name is Danica. Yeah, so I guess it's too close to say my feelings because I don't want to give it too much. I just know that it was very info dumpy, but I didn't get bogged by it too much. It's 5:15 and I'm tired. I have to be at work at 6, so I have to leave soon, but I couldn't do anything without my coffee, and I'll probably update more in the car, but it's not going so well. Not with the book, but just with me. So it is really heckin' foggy this morning, but anyways, I thought I would give an update. It's almost before I go into work, but basically an explanation is, so I started this on Tuesday and today is Thursday morning. I'm pretty much maybe 10 pages more than I was yesterday. I was so tired yesterday and I knew I had to be in early today, so at 8:30 I crashed. So I tried reading, but my eyes were just getting really heavy, and so I couldn't stay up. I fell asleep. But because I open, I get off early, and I do have plans after work, but I think I can still obviously cram in some reading. Good morning, and yes, I exist only in this sweatshirt when I'm at home. Why? Because it's big and comfortable, and I love Sailor Moon. So I'm wearing it again. It is officially Saturday, and today is gonna be a big reading day because I'm very behind. I am only on chapter 6. So I'm going to dedicate this entire day, well, the majority of the day, to getting a whole chunk of this read. And I'm going to try to not have any distractions. We're just going to spend our Saturday afternoon with some Sarah J. Maas and some Sarah J. ass. And we're just going to love it, okay? I will try and give an update later on, but I want to get this book read. Okay, so yeah, that's what's going on right now, and I'll hopefully check with you guys later. Okay, so another quick update. I'm on page 80, and they're explaining something that's happened, and I'm like a little bit confused, and obviously I'm not going to give it away. Confused, not to the point where like I don't understand what they're saying, but confused as to like why this is how it went down. Let me just say, Jace Wayland would never. Isabel Lightwood would never. I just don't get it. I've made it to part 2. Okay, so it is later in the day, obviously, and I've had myself a bit of a shower, and I figured it was time to update you. Berlioz is probably gonna ruin this for me, though. So I am on chapter 21 at page 232, which is significantly more than I was earlier in the day, because I think it was on page 60 when I started. And to update you with some thoughts, my enjoyment levels so far are at like a medium. And let me go into this saying that I'm not like a huge Sarah J. Maas fan. Like, I haven't read Throne of Glass. I have read A Court of Thorns and Roses and A Court of Mist and Fury, and it's been a while since I've read them, but when I did read them, I thought they were good, but I wasn't giving it 5 stars like I feel like everyone else was. And this, if I'm gonna be honest, might even be, it's been so long though since I've read those books, so I can't be sure. Might be on the same tier, maybe a little bit less, just because I feel like we already know that in order for me to care about a book, I have to like the characters, and I just don't feel connected to any of them so far. And I will be honest, now that she's kind of set up the romance, like that's the part that I'm most interested in. I don't really care about the central plot, but I am invested into the budding romance that is happening. She's done a really good job of setting that up, setting up the trope. Things are going well for that. So that's what's keeping me moving forward, is to see the 2 main characters' relationship and how it's going to unfold, because it's a lot of fun. However, the whole I really he's come to steal the show. Hello, love you. Can I have my filming setup back? Can we give me a second? So that's what's propelling me to continue on with the story, is because I like their relationship and how it's developing. But as far as like the main plot of like the whole story, don't really care. And as far as the main character, Bryce, she's becoming more likable as time has gone on, but I feel like her character, for me personally, the writing is trying to make her feel really relatable, like too much. And it's just kind of like, to me, it's like a little bit overdone, or it's trying too hard to connect. Okay, Gavin was the one that said this book is like a combination of True Blood meets Jessica Jones. I would say it's more like a combination of Halloween Town and Euphoria.
Decorations, the goblins, the witches, the ghosts, and Grandma, she was a dream too.
Just mix those 2 together and you got this show. I don't really see the Jessica Jones comparison, really. Not really. I could see the True Blood aspects of it, but it feels more like, literally, I was like, is this Halloween Town? This feels like Halloween Town. We're just like, got fucking random ass people I know, vampires walking around. We got like Mr. Tumnus out here, except she's a female. It's just like, it's an urban fantasy, but it feels like Halloween Town. It's different. It feels like it could be like the Mortal Instruments, but like a step above that. And to me, it almost feels slightly a bit absurd. That's why I compare it to Halloween Town. I feel bad, but I love Halloween Town. So, and yeah, just Euphoria, just think glitter and drugs. I don't want to give too much away, but I mean, there's a lot of that going on. Middle of the road as it goes right now. And I'm not even that far into the book, so who knows? It could pick up quite soon. The length of it might be bogging me down a little bit too, just because I'm not used to it. Not up here, but not down here, but just like here. I'm going to try and finish it by Wednesday, because I have the day off, and hopefully I can edit it, get it up. And I have yet to do my January wrap up, so that's probably going to go up at the end of February, which is when I should be doing my February wrap up, but whatever. So yeah, that's my goal, I guess, today, is Saturday. I think I can finish it definitely by Wednesday or before Wednesday, and hopefully I'll have it up by then. And then, I don't know. So it has been over a week since I've had this. Although, to be fair, I didn't start reading it until like the Friday after I got it. Today is Wednesday. So, I'm trying to like frame everything. So it's officially been over a week since I've got it, since I got it Tuesday last week. And I just got done filming 2 videos, so I'm gonna wait to edit them, and I wanna get a chunk of this. I wanna finish this tonight. I am like 80 pages away from getting the sexy parts, which I wanted to film for you guys. So before I edit those videos, I'm gonna sit down and read more of this, and hopefully I have something to update by the end of the day that it's done, because boy, do I need to finish this ASAP. Then we can have 3 videos filmed for you guys. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be lovely if I just had content regularly? That would be great, but unfortunately I'm a mess, so we can't have nice things if you're coming to my channel. Don't expect them. So I finally reached the part. And things are about to get a little bit steamy, but I'm here for it. So, like I said, I don't know if this is gonna be any interesting, but I'm gonna read this little smutty scene we got going on, and I'm just gonna react to it, and hopefully it's something. I don't know. But I'm excited. Was that it? I thought there was more. Wait a minute. Hold up. There might be more. Nope, I think that was it. God damn it. Such a tease. I thought there was going to be more. Ugh. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, so it's significantly later now, and I have done the darn thing, and I finished it. And I guess it's time to bring you my final thoughts, which I've been having these thoughts for a while, so I've been waiting to give them because they've pretty much been the same for like the last 200 pages or so. Let me tell you guys, I don't know how to say this, but I didn't really like it. There were some, and I can't tell if it was just because, disclaimer, I can't tell if it was because I tried to read it in such a short period of time, or that I was trying to cram so much in, but it just really wasn't keeping my interest. I don't know why I just didn't connect with it. I think it was because I tried to read it in such a short period of time, and it's like a high fantasy, there's a lot to unpack, but I just wasn't invested in any of the characters or their relationship aside from the main love interest. That was what kept me propelling, but then even after that kind of got tiring because it was such a small part of like the overall plot of what was going on. The writing, I think I already mentioned it before, but I think it just wasn't for me, and I think it might just be, I honestly, I don't know. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I also feel like I like a little more subtlety, I guess. And with this, it was almost like everything that she, like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, this is what it is, this is what you get, especially with like the romance and everything. It was, again, not subtle, at all, but I don't think that's her style. You know, I don't think she's one for, I don't know. This is such a terrible review. The writing almost felt cheesy to me. Like, cheesy in the way that the characters spoke, their inner monologue, the things that they said. Some of it was cheeky, some of it was clever, especially when it, like, you know, back and forth banter between characters and stuff like that. Like, that kind of stuff I enjoyed, but then it was, like, a little, like I said, it was cheesy to me. And they kept using the term alpha hole, which I thought, you know, maybe this was, it bothered me, but I was like, okay, maybe this is just some lingo that, like, everyone uses in this world. But then she calls the main love interest an alpha hole, like alpha male, and hole as in, like, asshole, which she could have just said alpha male asshole. I would have much preferred that, but she combined the two. And she kept saying that phrase, and finally he was like, what does that even mean? So I was like, is this not even a real word, like, real word? Is this just something she made up and she keeps, like, saying it, and then she has to explain to him what it means? So I'm like, this isn't, like, a word that is real in this world. She just keeps saying it for no reason, and stuff like that irritated me. I also think that this whole thing could have cut out, like, 150 pages, maybe more, but, like, at minimum 150 pages. Didn't need that much. Didn't need half of it. I feel like there was so much baby fat off of this that you could trim that wasn't integral to the story. I feel like you could have cut so much to get to the point, because this plot is dragged down so long. And is it supposed to be a mystery? I guess, but I honestly wasn't too interested. Like, every time it left off of a cliffhanger, it wasn't big enough for me to, like, want to go ahead and read the next section, because I just didn't care. And, like, I was like, okay. And it was like every time you thought you got somewhere, you didn't, and then it just led on to another, you know, red herring, this and that. So it was just too much of the same thing back and forth for me. Like, I don't know what else to say. Again, very much in the beginning, too info dumpy for me to enjoy it. And I think I'm probably going to be in the minority. How I do my ratings is based on, like, how much I enjoyed it and how much, if I'm entertained or not through the story. Like, you could have, like, things that don't make sense, things that, like, there could be problems, plot holes, whatever, but if I'm entertained and I'm having fun and I want to continue reading, like, I'm inspired to continue on, then it'll get a high rating from me. And then you could have, like, some beautiful writing, intense, like, plot, intricate things and subtleties, and, like, but if it's boring and I'm not entertained and enjoying, then it's not gonna get as high as a rating. Yeah, I might rate it highly for, like, the writing and stuff, but with this, there wasn't so much for me that I could enjoy out of it. So it's not anything to critique, I don't want to say the author per se, but based on my enjoyment, I'd probably give this, like, a 2 stars, if I'm being honest. Maybe, I don't know. I was about to say maybe 3, but probably not. Do I have any other good insight aside from that? First of all, the steamy scenes were shorter than I thought I was gonna be. She teased a lot in this. I wish it was less info dumpy, because I feel like we didn't really need a lot of what went on in this. But then again, I don't consume adult fantasy, so am I just a dumbass? Is it me? Am I garbage? Probably. I don't think this book is garbage. I just didn't like it. When it comes out, let me know what you guys think, if you guys are gonna plan on reading it. And let me know if I'm alone. Guess I should go throw myself off a bridge now. Okay, well, thank you guys for watching. I hope this wasn't anticlimactic for you. This is the first time I've done a vlog in a while, so I feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I've forgotten how to vlog. So hopefully it wasn't too fucking boring. If it was, smash that dislike button. Unsubscribe. Thank you. I will be here until I go throw myself off a bridge. Anyway, I don't know. But anyways, if you did stick around this long, thank you, and I will see you guys next time. I'll hopefully, I have a lot of videos planned for March, all of them pretty much vlogs, so let's see if I can not be shitty next time. We'll see. Probably not, but you know, keep you on the edge of your seat. We'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.